Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Srivastava here, founder of Online Study for You. Friends, many of you have already written Deloitte examination, and many of you are going to write today and tomorrow. And also, friends, many of you did not receive Deloitte exam mail itself, right? So, what is the possibilities of phase two? What will be the cutoff in the individual section and overall sections like English, aptitude, reasoning, technical MCQs, coding, and also, friends, when the result will be announced, right? So all these questions are definitely going into your mind. So I thought of making one video where I can clarify all those things. Friends, before this, I just wanted to tell you, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video so that we will be bringing more and more such genuine content for all of you already hiring, preparation videos, interview experiences that we are already bringing it for you, right? Okay, anyway. So as you all aware, so Deloitte NLA, right? National Level Assessment exam is already going on, right? Okay. And now friends, so basically if you'll see the recruitment process, right? So apply to Gurukul, Cyber Gurukul, ace the online assessment, showcase and sign in the interview, complete a 6 month mandatory boot camp, and congratulations, you are an analyst trainee, right? Okay. But friends, what is the problem is happening? Many of you did not even receive after you applied, right? After you applied. So, friends, there might be reasons, okay? So, let us try to understand one by one. So, friends, the first thing is if your resume is not shortlisted, see, many companies will not tell you that we have some shortlisting process of resume, right? So many company will not tell you this, that we have a shortlisting process of resume, but you will be internally rejected, right? Okay. So here also there might be the same possibility. If your resume was not shortlisted, and then you might not be getting the examination mail, right? Okay. Now friends, second possibility what might happen, right? See, generally nowadays, see, I'm not telling that Deloitte is going to do it. So I'm not telling that Deloitte is going to do it, right? Okay. See, what I am telling here is, so what I'm telling here is there might be a possibility that they might be able to take the another exam in second phase, right? So phase one and phase two. So many companies are doing that, right? Phase one, phase two, phase three. But again, both the possibilities here. So it is not guaranteed actually, right? See, but definitely out of this only, out of this two only, something would have happened. Either your resume is not shortlisted, and that's the reason you did not get the examination mail, and second thing is they're planning for phase two, so you will be getting it later, right? Okay, so with both the possibilities, you have to keep in mind and you have to keep preparing for other examination. Friends, you never have to sit idle, right? And then try for something else, right? So keep trying for something else, don't sit idle and keep looking at the same thing. Second thing, friends, okay, before that I will just tell you, so if you're expecting the result, so when the result generally come within 15 days, so the result will be generally announced within 15 days. Okay, see how I am so sure and how I am telling you that. See friends, any information, if I'm 100% sure, I will tell you. See, this is the information basically taken from the last year. So last year, if you'll see, the exam was happened on 13th of Feb, right? 15th, 16th of Feb. There are now also, see, your exams is happening on 15th, 16th, or 17th of November, right? For on campus also, there were different dates: 13th, 14th, 15th, right? Okay. So whenever your exams are happening, either it is on 13th, 14th, or 15th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and then this result, so if you'll watch the video on our channel, it's in a playlist, Deloitte 2024. So you will be able to see there was 15 days of gap between your test and the result. So you can say around 12 to 15 days, you will be getting your result. You won't be getting the result in 1 or 2 days, right? So it takes at least 12 to 15 days in your result. Because many of you might be watching the videos because of the result only. So only I told you it will be taking around 12 to 15 days. Now, if we'll talk about cutoff, this is very, very important section of this particular video, right? Okay. So friends, English, right? So this will be basically the syllabus. English 10 question. If you go here, anyway, the registration is closed. Okay. So fine. Okay. Now, if you see assessment anatomy, right? And then if you go, then you will be able to see 65 questions in the multiple choice format, 2 questions in the live programming coding format, right? So total number of questions will be 65. See 10 and 10, 20, 22, 22, right? It is 22 plus 30 will be 52. Okay. And then, sorry, 32 plus 30 will be 62 and 64, right? Okay. So we will see. So total 65 questions will be there in the multiple choice question. And if you look at the time, so they will be giving you 90 minutes for this complete section. Okay, fine. One by one we will see. So friends, here you see English language, right? So English language, how many questions you will be having? 10 MCQs will be there, right? So 10 questions will be there. So basically, if we talk about the paper level, okay, so it will be easy to moderate. So easy to moderate. So I am telling you the cutoff based on, I am telling you the cutoff based on this easy to moderate only, right? So English questions will be very, very easy. So you can expect a cutoff of 7 to 8 question. Okay. See, sectional cutoff will be there, and then they will look at overall cutoff, right? Sectional cutoff, and then there will be overall cutoff. Now, if you'll also ask me, sir, where is this cutoff defined on Deloitte website? So it is not defined on the Deloitte website. See, what we do is we generally ask the the selected students in Deloitte. So tomorrow morning only, I was asking Rupesh. So he is selected in Deloitte. You can also see, right? So some chats you might be able to see. So I asked him, like, what were the questions in the interview? What was the chat, right? So this is how we collect the information, right? And that's the reason I clearly say that this will not be available on the Deloitte website. Please do not try to check it out, right? So English, 7 to 8 questions will be there. Cutoff out of 10. Aptitude, aptitude, how many questions are there, sir? So the section consists of 12 questions in reasoning ability and 10 questions in quantitative ability, right? So definitely there is one small changes in data here. So 10 questions in aptitude. So again, you can say 7 to 8 will be your cutoff. And if we'll talk about reasoning, 12 question, so 7 to 8 question again. See, actually, aptitude will be your like little on easy to moderate side. So out of 10, if you have done 7 question, so see, if I say sectional cutoff will be around 70%. Clear, okay? Only in technical MCQs, it will be 50 to 60%. So let me write in this way. So 50 to 60%. And generally here it will be 70%, here it will be 70%. Reasoning, it might go little high, so 70 to 80%, right? And coding question, there will be 2 coding questions will be there, right? So see here, so 12 questions in reasoning ability and 10 questions in quantitative ability, right? Okay. And this section consists of 30 MCQ. So here there will be 30 MCQ will be there, okay? And then in coding, so this section consists of 1 live coding and 1 live programming question, right? And 1 live programming question, 2 will be there here, okay? So here, main thing in coding. So friends, what happened in coding? So if you have done 1 code, okay, and if you have done 2 code, then what will happen? So suppose your English, aptitude, reasoning and technical MCQ, it will be together. See, there is English language, okay, and then there will be aptitude and reasoning, and then there will be technical MCQs. So this is 1 section, right? And this 2 is 2 section, and this is nothing but your 3rd section, and coding is your 4th section, right? Okay. So if you have done well in this 3 sections, right? Okay. And in coding, if you executed 1 code, then also you will be called for interview. I am again talking about the last year data. And if you have done 2 code, then also they will be calling you for the interview. Now, it depends upon your interview. If your interview goes well, then you will be selected for, Deloitte. If your interview does not go well, right, then you will be rejected. Okay. So suppose if you did 1 code, but if your interview is exceptional, very good, then you will be selected. Suppose if you did 2 code and your interview is average, then you will be getting selected. So this 1 code and this 2 code will be making the difference in this particular section's coding. Okay. So that is one thing which you have to keep in mind. And then I asked him about the interview. So this particular student was telling, I mean the one who is selected, so he was telling, sir, in interview also they will be asking coding questions. Okay, so for him in the interview it was asked intro, okay, one code, and then 6 to 7 SQL queries based on direct. Okay, so SQL queries. Okay, so based on like join, sub queries and all. I'm using the mobile and telling. Okay, and then two situational based questions were there. Situational based questions were there, and 2 3 oops questions were there. And then he was selected for Deloitte, and that particular student had done both the codes in the Deloitte. So now I hope it will give you the complete clarity this video, right? So after watching this video, I don't think you need any other video to watch, right? So all cutoffs are expected, right? Interview dates are expected. This is just for your information so that you will prepare yourself accordingly and you will be having the more information about it, right? Thank you. Take care. All the very, very best. And definitely we will be meeting soon in for the next video.